I have a company called Radio Station Pro, and it's a WordPress plugin for radio stations. I also have AVLHMS, Asheville House Music Society, which is here in Asheville, North Carolina. It's a collective of DJs and music fans who love house music. And what we're going to do today in Suno AI and Gemini, Google's Gemini, is look at their instructions on how to create a DJ friendly intro, right? That's something that isn't very common knowledge. And so, well, maybe it might be now, but a couple months ago when I first started doing this, I couldn't really find my way around. So, this is what we're going to do, right? We're going to go to Gemini, and I asked Gemini, about that, and they said this is a fantastic request. You're asking for a classic DJ intro or mixing intro structure, which is common in house and electronic music. So, to achieve this intricate multi-step build-up, you'll need to use Suno's custom mode and chaining extending features, breaking the intro down into several distinct short sections. So here are the prompts organized by the specific steps you'll take in your Suno interface. So the DJ instrumental intro prompt breakdown. Since Suno generates a roughly 30-second 8-measure increment, you will need to chain together the sections. Now, I've never done this before, so we're going to try to do this together. Initial instrumental buildup, 16 measures, 64 bars. Goal is to create the 16-measure 4-step buildup, kick, snare, bass, synth, vocal, sample, right? Use 132 BPM tempo you specified. And well, I don't want 132 BPM. Let's make it 128 or 126. Right, 132 is a little fast for me. Be explicit about the genre to ensure the right sound. So this is what they want you to do, right? Is the section A, first 8 measures, right? Measures bars, 8 measures, 32 bars. And here's the prompt, right? That's the intro, house music, 132. I'm going to change that to 126. Minimal 4 on the floor kick drum. Now this is where it says, you really have to be specific about what you want, right? And then you go into a B, okay? An action generate section A, then use a continue from this song or extend feature to generate section B. And then we'll get to the drop breakdown after that. So let's try to create section A here. So let's go into Suno AI. Let's go into the home screen. That's the library that we're in now. We want to create, okay? And so let's see here, voice personas, style personas. I'm not going to create, I don't have a persona yet in here. So this is what we want to do. We have simple and custom. So let's go back and let's see here. They want you to use the custom, right? So let's see, Suno generates initial step, create 16th. So, and that, we gotta have to go back up here. Use Suno's custom mode and chaining and extending. So the custom mode, right? Since Suno generates roughly 30 seconds, so let's see, goal create, so the first. So let's prompt to use in custom mode, right? So let's use this prompt. I'll copy that. And let's see. So this is the lyric and this is the styles. We got advanced options. All right, so we got weirdness, style influencer. We're going to use inspiration, use the audio, right? And we're going to use this as styles, right? So we're going to keep the lyrics out of here. So house music. So let's say this is soulful Afro house music. And we're going to say that this is 126 BPM. And it's going to have a minimal 4 on the floor kick drum only, then add a simple snare hit on the 2 and the 4 beat or the second half of the section, and that's the instrumental, right? And so let's just go back here. And so go create 16 measure bass synth vocal sample. Use the genre anchor, be explicit about the genre. So this is the A, prompt to use in custom mode. We'll go back to this and we'll create it. All right, let's see what Suno creates for me. It's always going to create a couple of versions and we'll see what we like the best. Okay, so I like that. Whoops. I don't know if that was a glitch on my, let's go back and see if that was a glitch on my, oh, it was just a screen for whatever. So that's nice. So it's adding that simple bass line. Okay, and then let's see what the next one is. Okay, I like this one better. Let's let that one play out. A little basic, but I still like it. Right? Okay, so it's already adding that breakdown for me, but we'll see how this goes now, right? So now they say to create 16 measure kick snare and create B. So how do we want to do that? We want to custom mode and chaining, extending features, breaking the intro down into several distinct short sections. So let's go to chaining, right? So how are we going to do that here? Right, I know that we have the tools, so we're going to use this second one. I'm going to title this. I'm going to call it the let's see, Africa. Africa dance. Let's call it something else. Let's call it the rhythm and soul. The rhythm and soul of South Africa. The rhythm and soul of South Africa, right? So we'll call it that. And then we're going to extend this now, right? So remix edit. So we can have a cover, we can extend, replace section, add a vocal, create, make persona, remaster, get stems, add the cue, add the playlist, publish song details, generate cover art, visibility and permissions, share, download. So right now it looks like we're going to extend this. Okay, so let's extend this. And if we're going to extend it, all right, we're going to take this, section B, and we're going to put that in the Styles tab. So we're going to call it Afro House Music 126 BPMs. Continuing the kick and the snare pattern at dark pulsing bass line, then introduce a short loop vocal sample and synth. So a short let's not add the lyrics yet. Sample or sample synth pluck melody in the second half. Right? So let's see. We're going to create that. See what happens. Now, Suno will tell you this is part 2. Let's see how this all works itself out. That's all right. I think I like this side a little better. Okay, so we've got that. That's number 2. Now what we're going to do is go get number 3, right? Action, generate section A, then use the continue from the song or extend feature to generate section B. The drop breakdown. Okay, we have this. Action, use the continue from the song or extend feature for section B. And then we want section C. And so let's see how this goes. And then there's section D, right? So there are step-by-step instructions here, but we're going to be using the extend, right? Continue from this song or extend, extend, extend. All right, so let's see here. We got C and then D, right? So we'll go to C. And we will put this in, break Afro House Music, 126 BPM. The kick drum and main instrumental track completely drop out. Continue the dark bass line, no synth pluck, and the ooh-ah vocal samples. Maintain high energy and build tension for the next main drop. All right, so we've got that. So now we want to extend this. Oh, maybe I've cover extend, right? So we want to extend that. You already have styles. Do you want to overwrite your current styles? Let's see. Keep current. Okay, I think I'm just going to refresh this, right? Because I might have not done that right. I don't want to remove that, right? So if we extend we got to make sure that we don't. So here's this, oh, it carried the styles over. Now we'll put these in. Afro house music, 126 BPM. I'm not sure if we really need that still, but because it's given that the instructions, we're just going to keep it, right? And so we'll do that, and we will create the next section. Let's see how this goes. This is part 3, as you can see. Okay. Let's see. A little glitch there. Alright, I'm not sure if I like that one. Pretty much sound the same, but I'll keep this one here, and then let's see what the next section brings, right? So the re-entry and verse, start the lyrics, right? So verse, music, house music 132. Let's get this. Let's continue or extend. Okay, so we'll do that one. We will remix, extend. All right. Do we do that? Let me just make sure that does that right. Remix, extend. Okay, it looks like it put that in here. Verse, Afro house music, 26. 4 on the floor kick drum, instrumental track, crash back, and to start the main verse. The bass line and synth are now full volume. Let's write a lyric, right? So does it say to write a lyric? 3, 4, extend, paste the prompt. Put your lyrics in the lyric bar. All right. The essence of house. The sound, this sound, makes me want to dance. Sound, the dance. I'll just say something like dance. Feel the rhythm, take control. And then we'll say, love how it feels to dance all night long. And making moves to make my body groove. It's the, I don't know, just say something there. It's the best. It's the best. Right, so we've got that, right? Those are our lyrics. Now, they're not all that great, and you can see here it's sectioning it off. So let's create this and see where we get to. And we're in part 4. So let's see what the first one brings us. So yeah, just it's easy to go to Gemini, and out there on Facebook there's user groups too that are really great that you can really ask questions and get from other people suggestions. So
The sound of Afro house makes me wanna dance, 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 dance. Feel the rhythm take control. I love how it feels to dance all night long, making moves to make my body groove. It's the best way to live your life.
all right, this one is having a hard time rendering. I want to see what that comes up with. Oh, there we go. All right.
The sound of Afro house makes me want to dance, 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 dance. Feel the rhythm take control. I love how it feels.
I like this one better. So here's the issue here. Get full song. Oh, there we go. I see. So let's get the full song. Let's see what happens. Right? Is that what it tells you to do? Generate prompt section D presses create a 4-part mix. And let's just ask, do you click get the full song in order to connect all of the parts? And let's see what it says. I'm new to Suno, so I have been creating some stuff. Yes, exactly. Get the whole song, get the full song. Button is used to stitch all your individual parts into one track. When you create extensions, Suno treats them as separate clips. You must tell AI to look back through the chain and combine everything into a single file. How to connect your parts. It's included. Locate the final part. All right, the last extension, open the menu, click the 3 dots, get the whole song. This will initiate the process. Find the merged track. A few moments later, a new track will appear in your library with a name like full song or whole song. Tips for merging. Last clip rule, always click get the whole song or the final piece of the puzzle. If you click on it on part 2 but actually have a part 3, the resulting song will cut off at the end of part 2. Check the length before downloading, check the duration. Full song should be the sum of all your segments. 0 credits. Merging into a full song is processing tax and does not cost additional credits. Download options. So yeah, you have to buy credits, right, when you get into Suno. Download options. Once the full song is generated, you can click the 3 dots in the new track to download it. Okay, so let's see here, right? So we want this one, right? Get the full song. So there it goes. Now here's the full song, and let's check it out from the beginning to the end. See how it works. Oh, I didn't even know this because I wasn't doing it this way before. But now I've got a better idea of how to chain the songs together, right? And let's see how it breaks down and connects all the dots here to this full version. Coming on 64 here. That's nice, right? before, yeah, I was creating new sections, but I didn't really realize exactly what I was doing. But now that I've got these instructions from Gemini, totally makes a lot more sense. Now my songs will be even better because I know how to create. Now I can put a new mid break in and an outro. I can't do it to this track because I've already made the full song. But maybe I can add a part 5, right? And keep on extending it. This sounds pretty good, right? I probably would have put the vocals in by now or some vocal, but I'm just following the instructions. Here's a drop, a drop. That's nice. Of course, you can tell Suno, what exactly what to do in terms of your instrumentation. I'm not doing that specifically right now, but it's something that you can definitely do. And that's really where it comes into play, where you really have to understand music production to be able to use the lingo in the style section, right? And the other thing that I try to do is when I'm making a song is write lyrics, right? Because lyrics is what's going to get you paid performance royalties. I know ASCAP and BMI and CSAC are all adopting AI now. I heard ASCAP is adopting AI tracks in their submissions, and I've already added 3 of my tracks to my ASCAP account. So hopefully, when people play them and it gets recognized, that I'll get paid something, right? If my tracks get really popular, I'll get paid something, and that's really. Let's see where this goes. Let's see where the vocal goes, right?
The sound of Afro house makes me want to dance, 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 dance.
Now I could probably
Feel
go
the
back to part 2,
rhythm take control.
or something like that, right?
I love how it feels to dance all night long, making moves to make my body groove. It's the best way to
And I
live
can put the mid
your
break here,
life.
or whatever, and then the outro, right? So the song isn't really finished. The song's not really finished, but we're just doing this on YouTube Live to give you an idea of what you can do and how to take these steps. And this is only my second video that I'm doing, um, just to show people what's possible. I'm learning every day, and I'm going to be doing these videos, as frequently as I can to give people an idea of how to do music production in Suno AI. I think it's a very useful way to share knowledge, and hopefully it'll give you some good ideas on how to use Suno and how to do these things. And so that's it for me for tonight. Hopefully that gave you some ideas to go to Gemini or ChatGPT, get some instructions, or I'll even go to Facebook. Yeah, I'll go to my Facebook. I know there is Suno. All right, there's a few Suno AI music creators, Suno Music Creators Universe, Suno Studio, Suno Advanced Techniques. All music creators discuss and share songs. Suno Udio, right? So there's all kinds of groups out there now, And so Suno for Jesus. Suno song creator, share and judge. Waveform watch, but let's go to one of the ones that I'm a member of, right? Suno AI music creators, right? So I'm here. There's already 97.4 thousand members talking about Suno, right? So people are talking, oh, I haven't seen a group for Suno EDM, right? Would be anyone interested to create one? Just, yes, sure, I'm interested. That would be a good idea, Suno EDM group, right? That'd be super dope. You can also mix up Suno with live instrumentation. You could, do all kinds of things. You could export download your tracks and export them or your stems and put them in your digital audio workstation. But here's what you can do, right? With Suno, now that there's so many people, trying to get on board and make this music and make it happen in the Suno tools. So I'm going to end the stream now, and we'll check you out next time. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button so when I come on live again, you'll be notified. And try to build up a little